What up, my freaks? RuinousInsight here with part 85 of my Total Warhammer 3 Zhatan the Black Immortal Empires campaign. So as we saw last time, poor Belagar's last hurrah ended in a pretty horrific failure for him and his little army, and Tordric will now be able to move up and destroy the faction for good. Otherwise, we continue to advance, but the endgame scenario has still not yet activated. But, well, as we run down the enemies, as we decrease their numbers, it should get hopefully closer and closer. Oh, my cat is 1 second. Alrighty, sorry about that. Just had to move my cat. And now, let's begin with what we're doing today. Zhatan, you could move to Martek, or we could say Raider the Scourger to move to Martek instead. Let's see, you're gonna go here, Raider the Scourger, you're going to go to Martek. Of course, all of this is going to still be traded to our allies, but for now, it needs to be destroyed or erase it. And, oh, I guess this place can just be occupied, in fact. Alright, occupied as outpost factory, doesn't matter. We will be trading it shortly. This, however, does give us the benefit of allowing Zhatan to keep moving so he could grab the Eye of the Panther. I was actually hoping to use one of these armies to do it for us, but it's okay. Zhatan, I guess you're gonna be the one too. And we still need to take the Wizard Caliph's Palace, because I assume that our ally will not be capable of doing that themselves. This is worth 806, not much. Is it even worth it? You know what, we're just gonna occupy it rather than bothering to move. I don't know whether there's a domination campaign. Oh wow, it's been a while since I've reached this particular victory. This is like 275 raised, sacked, or occupied. It's a pretty intense victory, and look how much of the world we own. This is all ours. Allies, 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 and potential allies up here in Nagaron, depending on what they do. So really only this is left, and well, we're looking pretty good. Nonetheless, I want that endgame scenario. I've been trying to head towards it for a long time. I really should have set the endgame scenario to activate at turn 100 instead of turn 150. Or whatever. So yeah, anyway, continue. And I think we don't actually get any kind of reward for domination campaign victory, but yeah, let's just say this is going to be a very comprehensive victory for the campaign. Lovely. Anyway, Zhatan and Raider the Scourger, you guys have moved, so it's up to somebody else to continue. Thrunbaj Unzaled, to where were you headed? Now, I take it you can't reach Boris here? No, you cannot. A shame. Can Overseer Trainer reach him? No. Close, but no. Then where the heck do we send you? Well, Nabua, we're going to, let's say, I guess March Stancia here. Just can't get you too far away from Karazkrag. Maybe we'll have you attack Nuln, and just so that you have an opportunity. Ooh, if you could fight Boris, that would also be fantastic. The rest of the stuff doesn't matter at the current time. Yeah, alrighty. Well, Thrunbaj, you are going to continue moving up here, and I guess you'll attack Wurtbad shortly. I doubt that Boris is going to attack you, but I think we'll have Overseer Trainer just sit here. He can take Flensburg, but only once Boris moves away and you're relatively safe. And I take it that, Astrogoth can't reach him either. I guess we want to send Astrogoth up here anyway, so yeah, raise Middenheim, raise all this stuff, maybe hunt these guys down. Overseer the Black, not in order perhaps, but can you take the Brass Keep for us, or do you need Pyrrhic Victory and half your army dies? Well, we could global recruit it right back if we really wanted to. They're only goblins. You know what, I think we'll just global recruit them right back. Auto-resolve. It's just not worth our time to fight a battle like this. Raise only 1,000 again? We could just occupy it again. Or we could do it next turn, doesn't really matter, just occupy. Or raise, rather. And then we'll reoccupy it afterwards. You are still in our territory, so you'll be able to heal up, but not global recruit right now. Only locally through Hockland. We could also just do Temporary Lord, for example, Raiders Zanaz, and then we'll have Raiders Zanaz recruit... Ooh. Oh, wait, maybe I should have... Nah. I was thinking maybe we should recruit a higher level Lord so we can get Unbridled Cruelty and serve or die, but whatever. It doesn't matter. What did you lose, by the way? At least 3... Okay, you know what? Don't even bother with the... Right, well, maybe just keep the 1 archer. Get 3 of these. Where are we here? 3 Goblin Wolf Raiders, and that'll put you up to 15, let's see, 16, 17, 2 archers. And then, wait, how many more do you need? You need 6. So, what? Wait, what? I miscalculated. You need 8, not 6. So we need 3 more. Goblin Sneaky Gits. Fantastic. And then you can occupy that, or we could even use Raiders Zanaz to occupy it. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, let's continue with whatever we were doing. Raiders Startaker. I guess you're moving up here as well, since we're not going this way with Astrogoth, because he's going to move to Krakadrak. Let's move you here. And then Astrogoth, I guess you're moving up here as well. Sort of to Middenheim. In fact, wait, you could just jump across this to go to Middenstag. I wonder if you'd be able to reach Middenheim from here. Or might it be easier to reach it through here? You know what? No, go to the edge of Ergig. I really doubt that Boris is going to go up here, and maybe he'll even attack Thrunbaj. I doubt it, but, you know, it would be nice if he gave it a try. Anyway, that's it, and... who is moving next? My cat keeps meowing and doing things if I sound distracted right now. Gorth of the Cruel, you're up next, I guess. And with regards to you... Did I skip somebody? I don't think so. Okay, Gorthy, you are going to Karak-Azul. You don't have a follower army with you, though, so we will have to be careful, as you will be all alone. And if you die, and nobody will be here to destroy those filthy Regu dwarfs. Anyway, you guys join in, and Gorth, prepare for Karak-Azul. I guess you have 1 more move left in you, and then after that, you're just gonna be waiting. Thrunbaj, we just moved you and Tordric and Gorth, which means Draj is up next. As for Draj, since you're not heading to Grimhold, let's start moving this way. Now, it depends on whether Alistar the White Lion dies or not. We're hanging around Xerxil because Draj will be taking care of Belagar, but if Alistar takes territory here, and ooh, he's got a very strong army. In fact, he'll most likely be successful at this, so we'll send Draj down there. Okay, 1 second, I have to move my cat again. So annoying. Alright, sorry about that. He was doing that thing that cats do where they don't know if they're coming or going. Anyway, Troop Train, you don't need to move. You're recruiting, or at least somebody's recruiting for you. Kiggle Skolsons, did I accidentally click Hellish Belows? Yeah, I did, my bad. Where are you and what are you doing? You're out here, and where do we head you out of Beckhofen from? I mean, I guess we could start moving through to Erengrad, but you won't be able to conquer by yourself. As in, we can't hit Norden with you. Although, if we, for example, jump Astrogoth up there, maybe. You know what, head up there for now. You can also act as Astrogoth's follower army if you need to. Like so. It's not like you really need to be out here or anything like that. Alrighty, and that was Kigal. Who's after Kigal? Mad Hatter of Zharr, you are after Kigal. So you've taken Karak-Azul. I guess you could also try to go after Alistar. Frankly, though, your army wouldn't win against Alistar's. The dragons are not susceptible to this, so it's probably not a good idea. We could, however, move you along with Draj. I was thinking maybe we burn down Kingsglade and the Talzin Wood Elves just on the way, sort of. Certainly something to be said for doing that. I mean, until we need to send the Mad Hatter back to Barrack Var, it's better to do something. And yeah, these guys aren't at war with us, but frankly, there's a decent likelihood that A, they will be able to become at war with us at some point, or they will declare war at us, and B, the problem is they're hurting our Skaven friends, and we don't really want that. Mostly because we don't want them to set up a bunch of territories here and kill off all of our allies, so it's better that we at least weaken them sufficiently. I'm now wondering, what if we were to take all of this, all tier 5, and give it all to Durthu? I wonder what would happen. On the one hand, all of our allied factions don't like Durthu most likely. Well, I don't hate him. There is some aversion there, though. I'm just wondering whether we could actually force him to align with us or not. He is at war with the Empire and stuff after all. And we gotta stop fighting the Empire at some point as well. But anyway, let's continue with what we were doing. So, Troop Train, Astrogoth, Kigel, Mad Hatter, Recruiter, Raider Namtar, Raider Zanaz, Raider Fazcard. You're up next, bud. Go to the Sea Corps and see if you can find some materials at sea. Though I doubt it. We've already been way too lucky in this campaign, getting them 3 times. Transport oh, I should have healed you, but whatever. You can just go into friendly territory and heal. Oh, actually you can't. You'd suffer attrition here. Well, whatever. Any more islands nearby? Well, oh, there's one all the way out there, but that's a little bit far. I was going to send you over to this side. I mean, I guess we could. Go march stance, go through the sea. Who knows, there may be some uncharted islands here, as in ones we haven't spotted before, and otherwise you'll be able to land here and either help out or heal and then go back to the sea. Alrighty, so you are Raider Fazcard. Where are you in this list is the question. Namtar Fazcard, there he is. Who's up next? Troop Train, now Helldower, you are stuck where you are, sort of, in the sense that we are getting you back to Karak-Kadrin, and there you will wait until the endgame scenario. Lovely. That was Helldower, now we have to find him again. There he is, alright. Overseer the Black is good, Raider Vargarl is good, Startaker good, Scourger, Nabua, Raider Hargrimaz, who are you again? Oh, you're the one that's waiting with Nabua for Karazkarak to revive, yeah, that's fine. Overseer Baruch, do you want to do anything? Nah, probably just wait here for something. It's fine. Grimtideson, you are supposed to move back to Barrack Var. Yeah, just send you to Barrack Var now. I was gonna send you to follow the Mad Hatter around, which we probably could have done, but you know what, just go to Barrack Var so that we have to move less armies around. And so it's one of the things that's making turns take longer. Anyway, that was Overseer Grimtide's son. Overseer Traino, I believe, is also staying where he is. Good. Cinderbeard's good. Gorazin the Black is supposed to recruit something. Can you reach anything? We don't need Fort Saw. We can reach Wissenberg, but we don't know if there's an army out here. Can we have a tech thief move up there so that we can see what's going on? Not you, another tech thief. There could be an army at Nuln that we can't see. Do we risk losing Mr. Gorazin? You know what? I don't think so. Just go into Fyldorf and then recruit yourself a little gobbo to replace the gobbo that you've lost. Honestly, this entire army needs to be replaced anyway, so yeah. Alrighty, stay there. Next up, you should be one of the last ones, unless I'm mistaken. In fact, you are the last one. Lovely. Swovely, I should say. That means we can end the turn. I don't imagine that there's anything else to do this time around, so good. Skip, unassigned skill point, hero not moved, building upgrade, damaged building, don't care. And end the turn. Oh, also, no. Well, I was about to activate the manufactory, but you know what? It will be at like minus another... So that was like 3k, so minus 6k for another set, which means we maybe want to get the 12k this turn and then upgrade it next turn. Maybe I should have waited for all these upgrades for the endgame scenario to activate, but well, too late now. We're doing this now. Are a bunch of heroes gonna move? No, okay, we're good. We're good. Alright, I am very curious to see what Orion and Alistar will do all over here, though on the bright side, if our allies lose a tier 5 settlement and we reclaim it, we can give it back to them as tier 5, which is fantastic. You want us to join war against Vidrioth? I'm sure you do, Ikit. I'm sure you do, but it's not gonna happen right now. Reikland not gonna attack us. Clan Angrand is gonna be done for, at least for now, until they revive and we have to fight them again. But we're nearly there. Alrighty, and we're good. Endgame? No, it's just a convoy thing. What is this? I don't think I've read this one. A Hobgoblin Wolf Raider is being readied to ride out with a resupply of improved Hellforge armory supplies. Oh yes, we have read this one. So wielding destruction or clad in durability. For these guys, this is one of our weaker convoys. I feel like clad in durability is going to be more valuable due to their relatively low armor. Sturdier armor, please. Tower of Zharr rewards. Ah, there it is. Hashut speaks. The end is nigh. Appropriate. Appropriate, since this is the turn that the domination campaign was given. So yeah, the domination campaign victory. I guess last turn, but this episode. The end is finally now nigh. So 10 turns. We are keeping the Sword of Cain. Control -5 all provinces. Upkeep +5 for. We don't actually care about that. And, yeah, well, unfortunate, but we're keeping it. Of course we're keeping it. That would be a ridiculous game. Why would we give up the Sword of Cain after having the Gobos go all the way out there to steal it? Sword of Cain thriving, 25% ward save and more attacks. Is this the final level, or is there another level to the sword? I don't remember. Anyway, we have 3 left, so he'll definitely be finished all tech by the time we get to the endgame scenario. Let's go for tactical review first, and then these 2 afterwards. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Okay, this does mean we need to be careful and we need to get where we need to be within 10 turns. This also means that, unfortunately, the Mad Hatter is going to have to go back, and so is Nabua, I think. 1, 2, 3. Well, he can get here in 3 turns currently. But I don't think he has time to do anything else. I mean, I guess we could raise Wissenland with him if we really wanted to, and then raise Dotternbach with Gorazin, but that's about all we can do, I think. Because we have to get them back. Ooh, Balthazar Gelta's recovered. Ooh, Boris Stadbring is right there. No, we can't do that with Gorazin. He would die. Well, I guess he could take Wissenberg. If only Nabua was close enough to reach Dotternbach, but it looks like he's not. We could try an ambush with him, but it's unlikely that these guys could reach him. I wonder. I'm just wondering if it's possible to set up a bait. I guess we could try to do the exact same thing with Thrunba Junzalet as well. Here's what we'll do. Overseer Traino, you're going to raise Flensburg. Let's see if we can manage this. Just to ambush somebody. And resolve that and raise it to the ground, please. Like so. And please don't run too far away. We want you to be close enough to Boris. So then, you're going to stay here while hurt. And Thrunbaj is going to get right in front of you. Like so. And we're going to hope that Boris goes for you. At the same time, we're going to waste 1 turn on Nabua and do the same thing at Wissenberg. Gorazin, you're going to raise it. Auto-resolve. And raise. Like so. Don't wander too far away, please. And we're going to pop you back into March stance, go all the way out here, well, as close as we can. Out here. 100% ambush chance on Nabua. I doubt it, but you never know. And then you're going to sit right here behind Nabua in the hopes that we can force Boris to come here. I think he can't actually reach us, but, you know, give it a try just in case. Anyway, Tordrek, you're up next, buddy, and you can just barely reach Grimhold, and we're gonna auto-resolve that thing to death. Since the end is nigh, it's time to take care of the, Bellegar Dwarfs, or the Clan Angren Dwarfs for good. Scroll over leeching, not that we need one. And raise the place. 2,000 gold is not, or 2,000 raw material is not something we're gonna pass up. Scroll of leeching. And you can no longer move far enough to kill Halkenhaf here. He's probably going to reclaim Grimhold, but he should be suffering attrition now because he has no more territories. Alistar has not actually attacked, surprising. And oh wow, these guys have 2 armies here. Yeah, we're going to need to help the rats. Or they're going to get screwed. Look at this, they're being overwhelmed right now. And what are you doing, Scarby? Oh, you're going after these guys. Fair enough. Fair enough. Kind of interesting, though. We need to find ourselves a big fight. That's what we need to find. The question is, where do we find it? Talakwa could be attacked by Yoba. No, it can't. Nowhere near it. And not even Overseer True Eye can reach it. What about Scaff? Can Scaff reach Talakwa? No, nobody can reach Talakwa. Well, darn. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. You are going to move out here. And I guess we'll have to wait a turn to destroy Talakwa for good. You're going to move out here. And then Overseer True Eye, you're going to follow, I guess. But these guys are done for. Raider Namtar, we may as well move you as well to the statues of the gods. And we will obviously occupy it for our friends. So, colonize this factory for now, and then we'll trade it next turn. Yeah, it's just... not bother wasting resources on that. You grab the Mysterious Island and then go back out there. Ooh, do watch out for Ashok the Bloody attacking you, though. Trunk of maps, unfortunate. Not something super useful to us. But oh well. Alrighty, now you probably want to stay away from Ashok, so go here, and then you're gonna head out to the next island afterward. Alrighty. Who else needs to move this turn? I bet it's a lot since we ended the turn. Now, first of all, Zhatan, you can head to Vulture Mountain, but there's no defenders there. Yeah, not worth fighting. So we can raise that place. And well, if it isn't these guys. I wonder if they'd be able to reach it, but I guess we don't really care whether they can or they can't. Auto-resolve. And raise them. Oh wow, you got a lot more hurt than I was expecting you to, but nonetheless raise it. And occupy it immediately at tier 5. Fantastic. Which will heal you to full and allow you to move to the Wizard Caliph's Palace. We should also immediately build some basic stuff here. Just, well, probably not the armament stuff, mind you. But anything else that we can, just to make it more valuable to our allies. 165 and 165, and I know I just said not the armament stuff, but I lied. Not gonna upgrade anything else. Although, I mean, I guess some stuff will be a single turn. Make these things more valuable to get our allies to declare war, so why not? Money Pit and Strip Mine, there we go. It'll only take a turn, and we won't have invested much in the way of resources. Ready the Scourger, you can occupy Pyrus, but next turn, I guess. So you're just gonna start heading over there and occupy it when you can. Tech Thieves, I want you out here so that you act as scouts and hopefully see enemies coming before they get here. Cetra the Imperishable. Ooh, I wonder where you're gonna go. Overseer Thunderscale, you're gonna grab the Great Desert of Araby for us. And you're gonna lose a Hobgob. Okay, well. Always losing one Hobgob. Raise the place, and you got yourself perfect vigor. Faction destroyed. Lovely. And we'll head back to the Great Desert of Araby right after. And occupy. Tech Thief out here just to keep an eye on things. Now, that doesn't answer the question of where can we find ourselves a fight. Well, there is one place we can definitely find ourselves a fight. At King's... Ow. No, we can't. There's nothing at Kingsglade. Garbage. Absolute garbage. What about the Oak of Ages? Alright, the Oak of Ages has some stuff. Okay, if it comes down to it, if I can't find another fight, we'll declare war on the Wood Elves. And yes, right before the end game. Is it a bad idea? Maybe. I don't know, but it's what we're doing. What do we have out here? I don't see anybody who's a real threat, at least not to Astrogoth. Astrogoth, you are going to raise Middenheim. You are not going to raise Middenheim because you can't reach it. Well, that's just rude. Alright, fine. You're going to raise Middenstag, and we're going to hope that you move this way. Raise... Oh, wow, it's barely worth anything, but raise it anyway. make it all into ruins. And yeah, just sit there and hit Middenheim next turn, I guess. We'll then use Overseer the Black here to take the Brass Keep at tier 5 and get ourselves another one of these towers. A lovely little line of fortresses. Brass Keep, Edgig, Talabheim, Wurtbad is the one that we're missing, but we'll get it hopefully if we can manage that ambush and then move back. Oh, we should, I guess, build some basic stuff up here as well. Especially the defenses and the Mega Mortar. Not that we'll really need it, I don't think. Let's go for donation. Wait, not donation barrel. This is all going to be military stuff, so let's go for military stuff. Like so. Not that I imagine that we'll be recruiting anything here, but, you know, while we're here. And, ooh, I was gonna help these guys, but maybe we don't need to. That looks like a lot of armies to me. Maybe they can do all this. Ooh, I was actually hoping to give Salzenmund to Archaon in order to get him to declare war on a bunch of factions. I think we've already done so with these guys, although we could do another. Yeah, we should try to get them into a war with the elves as well. So we should transfer them something. I wonder, can we transfer them Wolfenburg? It's not like we really care about it. Yeah, we can. Alright, I'll think about what to do with that, and we'll probably transfer them one of these territories. We really don't need this many. Really, we don't need any of these, but, you know, it's just for fun. Anyway, anybody else can fight. Let's do another ordered look through all these. Gorthy, you are arriving at Kirak Azul, and now you're gonna sit there until the end game. 10 turns, buddy, 10 turns. Alright, who's up next? Troop trains we can ignore for now. I'll deal with them between the episodes as I've been doing. Calon Ironwill, you can actually go here in March Stance and grab the Desert of Araby, keeping Overseer from doing anything. I should have actually moved you there last turn. Well, my bad on that one. And how close are we to wiping out Khemri? 2 more turns by the looks of it. Fantastic. Oh, I may actually have a one last fight for Zhat. Oh, I just realized Zhatan's actually pretty far away from where he needs to be. I believe we can reach there. 10 turns. We need to go all the way to Karak Zorn from here. Huh. Well, I guess if these guys manage to get a few armies out there, then they manage to get a few armies out there. We'll deal with it. Oh yeah, we need to make sure that we get everybody moving back. Also, Thronbaj will need to be at... No, wait, Karak Hearn will be Tordrex. We need to figure out who needs to go where. You know what, I'll just double check between the episodes. Let's keep moving, everybody. Gorthy, I just moved you, my bad. Draj, you are probably going to attack Kingsglow, or actually the Oak of Ages, because I don't see much of a choice in the matter. Troop Train is fine. Kigel Skolsons, you, I guess, can keep advancing this way. Together with allies, just in case we get attacked, though. It's not like you are going to defend the place. Mad Hatter. Now, you need to get back to Barak Var. Well, I guess we'll use you for 1 turn to attack and destroy the Kingsglade, because it's got garbage in it. Yeah, I guess we can jump Overseer Barak out there as well, and just to help you out. Alright, at least we know what we're doing with you. Raider Zanaz and Raider Fazcard, we may as well move you. Why do you have stuff? Oh, you are going to transfer it over to this guy and then delete yourself. Makes sense to me. Transfer it over just so that I don't forget, and then we'll do so. And, huh? Oh, you're not in range. Well, that's just rude. We can also have you, Mr. Startaker, raise Krudenwald. And no, we'll need to get you some troops as well. And why does every army seem like it loses 1 hobgob? Oh well. Raise the place. And I guess we'll get you 2 hobgobs back then. Oh wow, you went far. Go here, into our own territory. Like so. And lose the shield, because we need all the gray items we can get to make better items for the endgame. As in, oh right, we still need to get the Hauschert Stark Ravagers back in here somewhere. You are going to make 2 extra units of Hobgob Sneaky Gits, which we're going to transfer to... Wait, 3 units of Hobgob Sneaky Gits, which we're going to transfer to you. so that you can keep yours. Alrighty. At least these guys are getting their units back. Anyway, I think we're not gonna find another battle, so here's what we'll do. Kingsglade, you are currently at war with the clan Scryer, meaning we're gonna talk to Scryer, we're gonna join war against Talzin. And would you be willing to join any wars? Cathik, for example? No. Alright, fine. Join war against Talzin. Yes. There we go. And immediately, we're going to get ourselves a fight. Hey, at least we're gonna fight someone else. Durthu ain't gonna be happy about this, but, well, I don't think Durthu's ever happy anymore. Which is kind of depressing, but it is what it is. Warhammer depressing? No. Alrighty, auto-resolve. Don't worry, while we won't fight Kingsglade, because it's weak and pathetic, we will fight the Oak of Ages. Raise the place, and... Can you immediately retake it? Yes, you can. Fantastic. Occupy this tower. Colonize tier 5. Man, I bet these are worth a lot to Durthu. We could probably get like plus 500 with him. The problem with that, though, is he's fighting Clan Scryer. I'd prefer them not to fight each other. And I'm not sure that there's any way to avoid it. But anyway, for now, Zharr, you're gonna attack and burn down the Oak of Ages. Just completely randomly. I really wasn't planning or expecting to do this. And this is also, by the looks of it, not going to be a terribly difficult fight, but, you know, it's the Oak of Ages. Alrighty, here we go. Two roads diverged in a burning wood. Well, I guess it's not burning quite yet, but Zharr has come for the Oak of Ages, and he's going to use it for kindling. He does like those flames of Ashgore, after all. Anyway, we're going to start the battle off by annoying the enemy with those magma cannons of ours, and their poor light Glade Guard are going to get absolutely decimated. And Zharr, in the meantime, is going to start dropping spells on the enemy and start having a little fun of his own. I don't really need to support him in the same way that we do the rest of the army, so... He'll chase him down, and I guess get a good meal for Cinder Breath as well. Alright, just gonna get some nice shots of Zharr doing his thing here. As he bully rampages through the enemy archer units. Looks like another 2 units, or 1 unit of Glade Guard and 1 unit of Deepwood Scouts are going to run from him. The enemy units are also continuing to take shots from our magma cannons over on this side and getting burned alive. Once again, I do feel like that there should be at least some more elements of flames transferring to foliage and stuff like that in the game, as in woods should be able to be set on fire to some degree. Although on the other hand, I suppose then once again that would probably mean you'd have to have like hazardous terrain and stuff like that. And I'm not sure they want to introduce that sort of thing. Ooh, look at those Kadai destroyers marching forward. Yeah, they'll probably take a few arrows, but they don't care. And oh, I kind of like the Infernal Guard advancing shields up behind the Kadai destroyer. It's kind of neat. It's almost like advancing behind a tank, using it for cover. I really like that. Alright, well, here they come forward. In the meantime, the enemy continues to take shots from our magma cannons. Zharr is flying around, casting spells at the enemies, or actually his sorcerers are casting spells, while Zharr is just killing things. Here, he doesn't care. There's a Treekin Dead Eternal Guard, a Glade Guard, Eternal Guard, and yeah, he just casts spells and moves on in. Looks like the Oak of Ages is going to be no problem at all between our spells and our superior units. And the fact that, you know, we brought fire to a forest. Ooh, nice little shot there. No, obviously these guys don't get too much damage off with their guns. I guess it's the debuffs that they provide, the weakness to flame, that is the real value there. Zharr completely necessarily drops some more burning rats into the enemy runners. And just because he can, or maybe just because he likes to see them burn. Alrighty, and the balance of power is about 90, probably 95% in our favor. The enemy can do nothing about any of this. Our flyers are just flying overhead, casting spells on them, and the Fireborn getting summoned among them, and the Gehenna's Golden Hounds following up. The rest of our units haven't really had the chance to fight even, as we're advancing too quickly with our army abilities and our spell work for them to catch up. And there we go, with that, the army shatters, though I do feel like all units in the Oak of Ages should probably be unbreakable, shouldn't they? Like, there are certainly a few locations on the map in general, not just the Oak, where I feel like most factions would fight to the death, rather than give up, but, you know. The Oak of Ages should definitely be one of them, but anyway, not important. Even if they had fought to the very last elf, they would have had no chance here. Alright, that was pretty ugly. I feel somewhat bad. Well, they're wood elves, so not that bad. They brought trees to a firefight. What did they think was going to happen? Let's occupy... Well, huh. It's barely even worth raising. You know what? Maybe we just occupy it at tier 5. Wait, we can't occupy this tower? Huh, I guess we can only occupy it at tier 1. I guess we could just burn it down. I'll just burn it down, screw it. In fact, wait, no, we could still occupy it. Okay, fine. I was thinking that if we move away, then that's bad, but I want to see if this allows us to build anything. Income from all buildings, 5 faction-wide, immune to Athel, Lorne. You know what? It's not horrible. It's not horrible. And we are still relatively close with Draj to Xerexil, so, yeah, but he can now jump down, probably, to deal with Alistar, and then, oh, although all the fire dragons are going to be an issue, because his army is based on fire. Huh, it's actually quite interesting. Now, this is not an ideal matchup for us. Well, it is against the Wood Elves, but it isn't against the High Elves. Maybe we'll want to send another army out there, but while we may want to do so, we probably don't want to do it right now because we're out of time, and I'm going to call the episode here. Next time, we'll start the episode out by going through the manufactory and getting more upgrades for probably war machines next, and then we will do infantry and the range units after, though I don't think we have enough armaments to sustain all of them at once. We're getting there. We'll get there shortly, I hope. Otherwise, we will probably start moving back to our defensive positions for the endgame scenario, and then once all the armies are there, there will be no more need for admin, and it'll just skip to the end, with the exception of the fights that are still happening over in this area of the map. Anyway, stay tuned for more Zhatan as we close in on the endgame of the campaign. Don't forget to leave a like and comment. All glory to the algorithm, and thanks for watching.